This video is brought to you by Just Cause 4. Strap into your wingsuit, equip your fully customizable grappling hook, and get ready to bring the thunder on December 4th. Some action heroes are all brawn, but these characters make good use of their brains. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 smartest decisions in action movies.
John, how can you say that after all these years, huh? John.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at intelligent decisions made by characters in stressful, life or death situations.
Don't look right! Keep your eyes shut!
Number 10. Attaching the explosive charge to the villain, Casino Royale. James Bond has always been a savvy hero. After sending a refueling tanker hurtling towards a prototype aircraft, freelance terrorist Carlos thinks he has Bond beat. During the struggle, however, Bond finds himself face to face with the bomb on the tanker. Carlos looks pretty smug as he prepares to detonate it, but as he soon sees, Bond has clipped the bomb to a new target. Thanks to quick thinking under pressure, Bond gets the last smirk, and Mastermind Le Chiffre is out millions. Number 9. Placing weapons in the escape route. John Wick, Chapter 2.
He once killed 3 men in a bar.
A pencil. I know, I've heard the story, sir.
Pencil?
He can kill with a pencil, so it's no surprise that John Wick is well prepared when crime lord Santino D'Antonio sends him to kill his own sister, Gianna. Double-crossed and ambushed, John is caught in a furious gunfight during his escape. But he has a surprise of his own. He's stashed weapons and ammunition in the catacombs, just in case. It's a near thing, but the extra arms allow him to fight his way free. When every day could be your last, you always need to be 10 steps ahead of your enemies. Number 8. Counting down the pen grenade. GoldenEye.
A pen. This is a Class 4 grenade.
James Bond makes his second appearance on our list, demonstrating just how resourceful he is. The pen grenade might seem like the least of the gadgets that Q gives 007, particularly compared to the BMW Z3, which comes complete with Stinger missiles. But when it comes to crunch time, the small device is surprisingly handy. As a captured Bond looks on, fidgety programmer Boris picks up the pen by accident and starts clicking away. The observant Bond bides his time, carefully counting down clicks so he knows exactly when to take action. The pen is mightier indeed.
Give them to me!
Number 7. Closing their eyes when the Ark is opened. Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Ark of the Covenant must be a tempting sight for any intrepid archaeologist. As it begins to emanate a pale glow, however, Indiana Jones squeezes his eyes shut and instructs Marion to do likewise.
Don't look at it. Shut your eyes, Marion. Don't look at it no matter what happens.
Apparitions destroy the Nazis holding them captive, but spare the heroes. How did Indiana know? In deleted dialogue, the old man who deciphers the writing on the headpiece also translates a warning about looking at the Ark.
This is a warning not to disturb the Ark of the Covenant.
Theoretically, Indiana might have also deduced this from 1 Samuel chapter 6 verse 19, in which the Lord smites 70 people in the city of Beth Shemesh for peering inside. In any case, good call, Indy. Number 6. Taping a gun to his back. Die Hard.
You can walk out of here or be carried out.
When criminal mastermind Hans Gruber takes his wife hostage on Christmas Eve, NYPD detective John McClane devises an impromptu gift, his willing surrender, and a surprise, a gun taped to his back. It shows that even after falling downstairs, sprinting over broken glass with no shoes on, and bungee jumping off a rooftop using a fire hose, McClane still has his wits about him. While it doesn't all go as planned, The trick gives McClane the advantage he needs to rescue his wife and defeat Gruber.
Happy trails, Hans.
Number 5. Using mud as camouflage. Predator.
He couldn't see me.
Muscles alone can't always get Arnold out of trouble. Pursued through the jungle by an alien hunting him for sport, Major Alan Dutch Schaefer gets a lucky break when he scrambles up a muddy riverbank. Even from just a few feet away, the creature can't see him anymore. Turns out that the thick layer of mud interferes with its thermal sensor. Finding an advantage at last, Dutch covers himself in mud and summons the creature with a mighty war cry, luring it straight into an ambush. Number 4. Capturing the bus cam for a rerun. Speed.
We have an injured man here. The driver's been shot.
Pop quiz, hotshot. How do you offload passengers from a bus rigged with explosives? Defuse the bomb on the bottom of the speeding bus? Good luck. After SWAT officer Jack Traven realizes that the bomber is watching the bus on a hidden camera, his superior, Lieutenant Mac McMahon, comes up with a quick plan.
I want you to make a tape and loop it so that it runs over and over, okay?
He has a news crew loop the transmission, making the bomber think the passengers are still on board while they're really being offloaded onto another bus. This leaves Jack and Annie to make a quick and dangerous escape. It's a truly inspired plan that many other people have borrowed from over the years.
And if its speed dropped, it would explode. I think it was called the bus that couldn't slow down.
Number 3. Using the cargo loader to fight the Alien Queen. Aliens. How do you go toe-to-toe with a xenomorph? Watch and learn. As the Alien Queen advances on the orphan Newt, Ripley improvises. Climbing into a powered exoskeleton used for loading cargo, she re-enters the fight in the most badass way possible.
Get away from her, you bitch!
In the exosuit, Ripley is able to match the Alien Queen's strength and hurl her into the spaceship's airlock. From there, she's on her own, but a gamble to open the airlock while she's still inside sees the Alien Queen jettisoned into space. Number 2. Heading back to the Citadel. Mad Max Fury Road.
They're going back to the Citadel. They know it's undefended.
Even the simplest action, like turning around, can be the smartest decision of your life. It takes a lot of courage to venture into the unknown. But as Furiosa prepares to lead her band over barren salt flats, hoping desperately that there's someplace green and habitable on the other side, Max intervenes. His plan is crazy, but probably no worse than the endless desert.
I suggest we go back the same way we came. Through the canyon.
Together, Max and Furiosa decide to book it back to Immortan Joe's Citadel, where there's water and crops. Sometimes it's better to go for the sure thing. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
Hey! Ian, freeze! Get the can! Get rid of the fire!
You will have 5, maybe 10 seconds. Very important seconds.
Leave the phone on the floor. Concentrate.
Shout out everything you see about them. Hair color.
Eye color, tall, short, scars.
Anything you see, you understand?
Number 1. Calling the dog the wrong name. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
So what's the deal?
My mission is to protect you.
It was brilliant to reprogram Terminators in the future to serve as protectors for humans. But the classic T-800's revealing trick on his liquid metal adversary takes the cake.
If you hurry home, we can sit down and have dinner together. I'm making beef stew. Something's wrong. She's never this nice.
The T-1000 is disguised as John Connor's foster mother, and when John calls home, he feels like something is not quite right. Fortunately, Arnie's quick-thinking good guy robot is there to save the day. Suspecting it is the T-1000 on the other end, he impersonates John's voice and asks about the dog, but he uses the wrong name.
Hey, Janelle. What's wrong with Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Is he okay?
Wolfie's fine, honey. Wolfie's just fine.
When the T-1000 replies with the same fake name, the jig is up. Ha! Who says the T-1000 is a more advanced model than the T-800? Still, Arnie is kinda harsh about it.
Your first appearance are dead.
This video is brought to you by Just Cause 4. Strap into your wingsuit, equip your fully customizable grappling hook, and get ready to bring the thunder on December 4th.